Hey everyone, this is Derek Yasha. Welcome to episode 2 of This Movie Sucks. Today's movie is Alpha Dog. Now, I don't understand how did this bypass the test screening and, had a theatrical release. I don't understand that. This movie, sucked. Okay, seriously, Alpha Dog sucked. I'm not even lying. The acting was terrible, the cinematography was terrible. Everything about the movie is just terrible. But you just believe me, do not give this movie a watch. Okay? At the start of the movie, Bruce Willis is giving this speech about his son being, influenced by rap music, and of course this and that, whatever. That it put violence in his son's mind. No, bullshit, okay? Violence was back then too, before movies, video games, and music, okay? It was throughout history violence, So don't blame any of that, okay? Like, yeah, Um, the movie starts off with the protagonist character buying some drugs or whatever, and of course that he owes this drug dealer some money, played by Ben Foster. Okay, and of course when he does not have the money, he decides to try to fight the drug dealer, and then the next day he just kidnaps his brother. Okay, when the kidnapping is not real at all, they just want to hold him for ransom, and of course they let the kid do whatever the hell he wants, party, whatever. Okay, so yeah, it's just atrocious, Cinematography is just atrocious too, And this is not even based off of the real story that they were basing this off of, you know. So what does that tell you right there? It's just a bunch of stuff that they added into the movie. This is just a tip of the mill, Hollywood drama monstrosity. Okay, Scarface is better than this movie. American Werewolf in London is a lot better than this movie, okay? Gremlins is a lot better than this movie. Anything is a lot better than this movie, trust me on that, Hell, even, Jaws 2 is way better than this, okay? So, I don't know how else to tell you, but, this movie just is just like garbage. I would just rather torture myself into watching Orca the Killer Whale again than to rather watch this movie. I'd rather watch a duck eating dog as a vomit than to watch this movie. I'd rather watch paint dry than to watch this movie. For me, the movie gets 0 out of 5. Just another generic movie, by Hollywood yet again, because Hollywood has their fair share of crappy movies, and I don't understand how does these pass test screenings, maybe the people were either high or drunk or something. I really don't know. Maybe that's how they get bypassed by the screen testings, But you know, I really don't know. Ben Foster, his character, is acting like a hard ass, of course, and of course, how am I supposed to believe that this scrawny piece of crap is supposed to fight that many people at a party? I don't believe that, and screaming like a little bitch too while he's fighting. To me, that was just more gay, and it was just funny. I was laughing from the scene, actually. He's just screaming like this. And he was punching and kicking and shit, No, if you're gonna fight, don't fucking scream, go. How, professional fighters supposed to do, breathe in and breathe, no, breathe out. My mistake. Breathe out, you know, just, punches, like that, not screaming, because that's not believable. And then, when Ben Foster's character gets fired, that's fucking bullshit. You fire me, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And then, fucking guards, kick his ass outside. Yeah, and then later into the movie, like, I'm really supposed to believe that this scrawny piece of shit could fight. Really. You know, Jesus Christ, this movie's so terrible. And the way that it's directed, too. The way the direction was, it was just like, okay, is this done by a retard, or somebody that's not from this world? Because just like, okay, the movie's edited pretty bad. Okay, the movie's edited pretty bad. It's pretty terrible. I ran out of words because how bad this movie is. But believe me, I'm gonna backsmack, whoever directed this movie, and of course, backsmack my favorite pictures, Universal, for releasing this crap. Okay, I mean, the final product, screw this shit. And one more thing. How could you use a DMX song for the trailer? That's just a disgrace, to use DMX's song for, this movie. I forgot the name of the song, but it was used in the trailer, believe me. And I could have sworn in the trailer before the movie even came out, I seen, like, you know, the green screen behind them. That's how cheap the trailer was, that I seen the green screen behind them. But yeah, just avoid Alpha Dog. Please do. This is one of the worst drama movies ever made. More like a joke to me.